Welcome to this episode of Ink It Up with Jessica TV. I'm Jessica Taylor, and in this episode, I'm going to show you how to take the January 2018 paper pumpkin kit from Stampin' Up, pair it with some other supplies that you have, and make some love notes that you can send all year long. So this paper pumpkin kit, if you're unfamiliar with them, they come in these fun orange boxes, and everything you need to make a project is in this box. It includes directions, and this again is the January 2018 kit that includes these heartfelt love notes. So this box has everything you need. One of my favorite parts of the paper pumpkin kits is that they come with exclusive stamp sets. These are stamps that you can't buy anywhere else. They only come in the paper pumpkin kits, and there have been some really fun stamps in these kits. So you're going to get a stamp set, you're going to get a little ink spot. This month's is Rich Raspberry, a very fun pink color. It also comes with any embellishments that you need. This one comes with ribbon that came in a pretty package, but I had to pull it out so that I could touch and feel it. And this is really pretty. If you have extras after you're done with your projects, you can use this on something else. This is the base card of what is going to be made, and inside there are directions on how to do this. But there's this base, and then this one's striped, and then this one has hearts on it. And they have these little white love notes that can be tucked inside, and then you're going to tie the ribbon around and add some embellishments on the front. So here are some other things that come in this kit. You're going to have, I don't know if it said somewhere how many of these. Yes, on the back it tells you what comes in this. So 16 card bases. So you're going to have 16 of these and 16 of these. And then that was what the ribbon came in. Then there's these little die cut pieces that you can stamp on, some vellum die cut pieces, glue dots, envelopes, more banner pieces, some Stampin' Dimensionals, and some envelopes to put your little love notes in. So everything you need is going to be in this box. But what happens when you're done with this box? Well, when you're done with the projects, you can kind of put this all to the side, and what you're going to be left with is an exclusive stamp set and a cute little ink pad. So what can you do with these now that you're out of the paper pieces? Well, of course, with this stamp set, since it's kind of Valentine, and I have it backwards here, if I flip it over, you can see it says Happy Valentine's Day. It's kind of Valentine themed, but there's so many stamps in here that you can use all year long. So I'm going to show you some cards that I've made with this stamp set, and I chose to use some Whisper White note cards. So these are not a full-size card. These are note cards that are 3.5 inches by 5 inches, and they come pre-cut and scored and with cute little envelopes from Stampin' Up. And for this one, I just took this stamp right here, the envelope with the little X's and O's and hearts coming out of it, stamped it with my Rich Raspberry all over the background, and then I took my XOXO stamp, filled some in the background, and then I added a greeting on top in an oval, and that's the Sending Hugs and Kisses to You stamp. So super cute card that you could send any time of the year. Another one, I did add for this one a powder pink ink pad to stamp the XOXO in the background. And then I added just a little bit of ribbon. Now this is the Rich Raspberry ink, and this is actually fresh fig ribbon. I think they match perfectly. I've been using this ribbon with Rich Raspberry all the time, so they're close enough that it works. So again, just create a background and then use a punch. If you're not familiar with this punch, I can't remember what it's called. I think Pretty Label maybe, but any shape that you have like this, any label shape, I just punched a second one out of the Rich Raspberry cardstock, cut it in half, and then kind of moved it up and down to create the shadow effect. Another great stamp in this set says, "You Make My Heart Happy." So this one I paired it with the Painted with Love Designer Series paper from Stampin' Up, and you can see that the gold has a little shimmer to it. So I just cut that down to size so that it would fit on the front, and added my greeting in a circle right in the center. So that's a fun note that you can send. That same greeting, here I used the same paper, but I just cut it down a little bit smaller and did just a circle instead of this fun, I don't know what you call that, tooth edge stamp. So that's another idea. And then finally, I went back to the Sending Hugs and Kisses to You, and I did a full sheet of the Painted with Love Designer Series paper for the whole front of the note card. and that same pretty label punch. And then for this one, I added some little enamel shapes. These are actually really fun. And if you want the rich raspberry ones, these are in the Brights pack. But it has some hearts that would go great on some of these cards as well. And then also circles and stars. So I hope that this helps give you an idea that once you have the paper pumpkin kits, you can use the stamp sets and ink for so many different projects, even when your paper pumpkin kit project is done. If you're not subscribed to get the paper pumpkin kits yet, you'll want to go ahead and do that. You can find more information about them at inkitupwithjessica.com/paper-pumpkin. What I love most about the paper pumpkin kits is that every month is a surprise. You never know what you're going to get, but it's always lots of fun. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button below and be sure to share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.